Hey everyone, it's Tangible Tip Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to take some time to talk to you about the importance of what you do in your marketing in order to find the job that you want. So a lot of people may not think of this as marketing, but honestly, you're marketing yourself all day, every day, and what you do and say really has an impact on what kind of a job you can find for yourself. So it's clear to me that the less you say or the less clear you are, the less opportunity you're going to have. Like, you can increase your opportunities, your job opportunities, tremendously simply by being specific. So this is something that I'm talking about today, like being specific, because it's the number one thing you can do to help you increase your probability of finding a job. And it's not just by like a little bit, it's by a lot. That you're increasing this probability, because here's the thing: if you cannot explain what you're looking for, nobody's going to be able to remember what you're looking for, because if you don't know, they don't know, and then they're going to just forget that you're looking for a job. It's a lot easier to help somebody who already knows the kinds of jobs that they want to get. And they're specific to an industry, to the kinds of positions. Do they want a mission? Do they want, certain kinds of benefits? Is it full-time? Is it part-time? Whatever it is, they are very clear with themselves on what that looks like. And when you can be that clear, it's going to help a lot of people help you. And my example of this, and I've shared this before, but I've found that this is coming up again in my group, seeing what some people are posting. You're not looking for just a job, right? You're looking for the job that you really want to have. That's why you're in this group. It's not just about finding a job. It's not finding something that you tolerate. It's about finding something that you really love. And in order to do that, you need to be clear about what that is. And, to be that clear, you need to start figuring out what that looks like for you. If you're having trouble figuring that out, that's where my coaching services can come to support you, and we can talk about that. But if you already know what you want, being so clear, being so honest about what you are looking for is going to really help you. And my example is this. When I was starting to look for my first job in Congress, I said I'd take any job in Congress. And the first thing that somebody told me, it was a person very high up on a committee staff. I think he was deputy staff director at that time. He said to me, "Well, now I don't know how to help you because you just said that you'll take any job." And that means that he won't remember me if I'm like talking like that, because that means I was willing to take a staff assistant role, or a legislative correspondent role, or a legislative assistant role, or a hearing clerk role. Those are all of my options on the Hill. And let's be honest, there's a lot of openings regularly, but not all of them are the right fit. And he's like, "Well, it's going to help a lot more if I know that you're looking to work in education. If education's your area, then I'll be paying attention to those posts and thinking of you when I see those. But if I just say legislative correspondent in general, then he said basically it's harder to remember you when you're less specific." And that's the case for all people. Think about it. If somebody tells you, in a sales pitch, like, "I have a great bed for you," and that's it. Well, that's not really helpful, right? Instead, you want to hear, what is so great about this bed that leads you, that targets you, that has you thinking about it more, right? If you just say, "I have a great bed for you" in an advertisement, then you probably will forget that the brand, you'll probably forget everything about it. There's a reason why these Geico commercials are so effective, because they're so random when they have them, and people remember them because of that jarring randomness. It's a psychology of being in a weird way specific, so that people remember you. And the same thing happens in your career. So the thing that you really want to do is be specific and clear about the industry you want to work in and the kind of role you want to have. So when you get that clear, people are going to start remembering you and start thinking of you when they see job postings in that area. It also helps you target your job search a little bit more too, because now you're not applying to any old job, and you're using your time very efficiently in the area that you really want to work in. So getting that specific can be really, really helpful. And be clear about what it is that you're looking for. And if you don't have any idea what you're looking for, reach out to me. Like, let's start a conversation. Let's talk about this, because this is an important aspect of finding the job that you want in the shortest amount of time possible. So let me know if you want support around this. Message me privately or in this group. I'd love to hear from you. Bye, guys.